in the mood, so let's play a bit Star Trek Online. Start a new character. Not sure where to go with it. Starfleet. Discovery Starfleet. Discovery Starfleet might be a shout. I've got a couple of them. Well, I've got basically one of everything. Like engineer, science, and tactical of every single race. So whatever I make will just be an addition. Start your journey as a new cadet, the class of 24 and 9. It has been a while since I've started a fresh Federation character. Basically, all my characters are maxed out at 65. Some of the best gear you can get in the game. So, yeah, we'll go for a fresh start. I'll give it a few minutes to see if anyone wants to join and watch. If anyone joins and watches, we get a few people in. We'll see what everyone wants me to start. And then we'll go from there. I do have a considerable number of tier 6 ships. So whatever I start as, odds are that I will use a tier 6 ship from the moment I can. So that I don't have to change my ship whilst leveling. So I can have the same ship all the way through. Because in actual Star Trek, I do not remember Picard completing a mission, going back and going, oh, actually, I'll have that ship. So we'll pick a ship and we'll stick with it all the way through. Yeah, when I get in, when I finally make the character, I gotta check my account bank because I think it's been a while, but I think I might have some useful gear in there. Most of it's probably going to be useless for my level, but there might be one or two bits. I'll have to have a look. So, we've got Starfleet. We've got the Romulan Republic. Quite an interesting story to them. They're quite fun to play as well. The original series, I don't like the original series. In the movies, love watching the original series movies. Not a big fan of the TV series. My old man hates me for not liking it. The Dominion. Now, they start at 60? So there's no point in starting a brand new Jem'Hadar. Discovery Starfleet, on the other hand. Start your journey as a new cadet of 2256, less than a month after a terrible battle at the Binary Stars. So you can actually come in, yeah. I've got one of each type. And then KDF. They've actually got that recruitment event active at the moment as well, but I've already got a KDF recruit made. I just haven't leveled it yet. And I don't like the free tier 6 ship that you get. I find it ugly and I think it is not true Klingon. So, I am leaning heavily towards Starfleet though. I think that's probably because that's where most of my tier 6 ships are. So, we'll see what happens. I'll give it till 5 minutes. And, so about 15 seconds. And then I'm just going to create a Starfleet character. Unless anyone has any opinions on if I should create something else. go. So, Starfleet it is. Now, race. I don't want to go boring old human. Beta Z is basically human. Ah, I could create a Cardassian. See, I've got them all. Tellarites, Talaxians, Liberated Borg. They're fun to play. If they're played with the right settings. I have a Liberated Borg character with the full Borg weaponry, the full Borg armor, and the Borg ship. And it actually assimilates enemy ships as well. And my Borg character can even assimilate NPCs. So yeah, they can be fun. Ferengi. I'm going to create a male character, regardless of what I play. Do we go Ferengi? I don't think I've ever made a Ferengi character. Let's create a Ferengi. Here's the trick. Tactical science or engineering. Right, so an engineering character, if I play them to their proper... if I link the ships, the specific career ships to specific careers, then an engineering character will be heavy on the cruisers with broadside. Which can be a fun mode to play, high damage output if you've got the right weapons. But it does limit your torpedoes unless you've got the 180-degree quantum torpedo, which I do have. Science officers are a bit more tricky because they're all based around healing. Even in space, when you create a space, like when you're in space, your ships, your goal in space combat is to heal your ally shields, deploy gravitational wells to control enemies, basically CC the enemies. Bit of a boring playthrough. Or you can go tactical, sheer, pure firepower. I have so many tactical officers because I love playing tactical because it's just pure going, guns blazing. What we'll do is we'll come in as a tactical officer. Alright. I will play the tutorial just because. So, head. It's a Ferengi though. What can you really do to modify it? Ooh, glasses. Let's give him the intel glass. I don't know actually. I'm not sure what I want to do. So that's ornate, that's simple dress, and that's Savak. Let's go ornate. Might as well. Oh, Ferengi don't have hair. I'm not giving him a top hat. Sharp teeth. Alright. Do we go like bulky, like well-built Ferengi? I think we'll keep them as standard. You're not going to really see much. Right, here's where I like to play around. Mirror Universe Enterprise? Is that Enterprise as in Archer Enterprise? Looks like it. Odyssey, Standard, Starfleet, Klingon Empire Alliance. Next Generation Film, Wrath of Khan. Let's... I don't know what I want. Maybe we just leave it with the Odyssey. Because I unlock new uniforms later on anyway, so... We'll leave it with the Odyssey, and then... As well, we want to come back and modify our ranks later on anyway. Right, insignia. Hey, we have a lot of insignias to go through. Right. Standard com badge, command insignia, enterprise, which is the arm patch, lifetime com badge. Nah, we're not going for the lifetime com badge. I don't like that. That's... What have we got? Next gen film. Temba, his arms wide. I actually quite like that one. Let's go $23.99. We'll do $23.99. It's an interesting com badge. No arm attachments because I don't want them. Alright, we'll leave everything else as is. Alright, I'm not coming up. Actually, it's not a bad Ferengi name. Lem. Sounds Ferengi enough. Right, let's get this started. So yeah, I am gonna play the tutorial. Just because the title of my video is Start of a Cadets Adventure, it'd be pointless to skip the tutorial. This bit isn't of any importance, is it? No, let's skip that, just for... Okay. Yep. I am well aware of all the controls. So, let's expand. I know... Disable help pop-ups, because I really don't need them. Alright, I want options. I want keybinds. There's one specific keybind I always change. Inventory. Middle click.
Finally, I was beginning to think you forgot what today was.
How could I? You remind me every day for the past month. Did you get your assignment?
Of course, I was first in line. Oh, before I forget, I think Rasky is just ahead. He wanted to thank you for helping him cram for the astrometrics.
Cool. Aren't I a nice Ferengi?
There you are. I wanted to thank you for helping me pass that final, and for all the other times you've helped me. I've always admired you. I hope Starfleet recognizes all you've done to lead our class. What ship did you get?
I haven't received my assignment yet.
Before you report to Lieutenant Farah and get your assignment, you should find Tavrel. She wanted to talk to you. She's just up the pathway.
Let's go find Tavrel.
Greetings.
Rasky said you had something to tell me.
Good of you to encourage me to retake the linguistics final. I was willing to accept my original results, but you saw that I was not at my best that day. My score increased by 12.8% on the second attempt, well within my standard norms. Now I am qualified to serve as both a science officer and a communications officer.
My, isn't that good for you?
Morik would like to see you as well. He is ahead of us on the path. Live long and prosper.
Right, where was Morik? I know he's this way. Silly. So, I mean, I always skip the tutorial nowadays, so... Things will change once I get access to my bank. Or it should. Oh, I forgot to read that. Oh well. Alright, let's go see what Lieutenant Farah has for me.
Good afternoon, Cadet. What can I do for you?
Is this where I get my training cruise assignment?
Yes, I have the complete assignment list here. Name?
Lem.
Let's see. Interesting. Report to Captain Taggart. He's in the office behind me.
Is there a problem?
You're going to have to ask him.
Wow, don't use that tone of voice with me, mate. I asked you a question.
Come.
Captain?
Cadet.
You asked to see me, sir?
I did. I've been following your progress here at the Academy, and I must say, I'm impressed.
Thank you, Captain.
I'm just looking at your final test scores, but I don't see your results for the Advanced Phaser Training Program.
Right, so what do we get? Many of my classmates didn't take this test either, Captain. Is that an issue? Or, I know that program is advised for tactical officers, but I thought I had more time to take it. We'll go for many of my classmates didn't take it.
Everyone on my senior staff to run that program, and I want to see good results, no exceptions.
Did you say senior staff?
I did. Like I said, I've been following your career here at the Academy. If you complete that program, I can put you on my bridge. I'll ask my tactical officer to set it up.
Your tactical officer, sir? Who's that?
Another fine cadet like yourself. Her scores were almost as good as yours, but her record has a few blemishes. Still, I'm sure Cadet Flores will settle down and become a fine officer someday.
I'm sure she will.
I'll tell Flores to meet you out in the quad. Talk to her to start the phaser training, and I'll see you when you're finished. You're dismissed, Cadet.
Yes, sir. Oops. Walked away before I finished my salute. Might make my Ferengi a little bit taller. No, to be fair, same size as that Ferengi almost that's just walked past, so...
I got the tactical officer spot. Just what I wanted. Where'd you end up?
Captain Taggart says he wants me on the bridge, on the senior staff, but I have to pass advanced phaser training first.
You never did that? I thought you were Mr. Extra Credit. Everyone knows that Captain Taggart expects all his top people to pass that program.
Now you tell me.
Don't worry, you'll do fine. Come on, I'll take you to the holodeck and set it up.
Lead the way.
Seems most of our class ended up on Captain Taggart's ship.
It's almost like we're in a game and it's meant to happen. Wow, there
Have you
is...
seen the whales in San Francisco Bay?
No, I haven't.
I never seem to spot them.
One of my
sometimes forget
favourite
to Goofy
original
as a
series
hologram.
movies, eh?
He seems like such a fixture here at Starfleet Academy. Last one of the console buys the first round tonight.
I'll go look for Hollow Boothby in a bit. I don't think I've ever actually looked for him.
Setting up the training program now. I hope phasers are in the lockers by the holidays. You can grab one there.
Right, let's go. Alright, once we finish the tutorial, I'll show you what tier 6 ships I've got. I don't know if I've got any sitting in my account bank yet, now I think about it. I doubt it, but there's a chance. Okay. Begin program. Hello. Is that it? That was a piece of cake. Pretty sure I remember that being harder. But oh well. Captain Taggart.
Well done, cadets. You're not going to break the Academy record, but your score was more than satisfactory.
Thank you, Captain. Do you have an assignment for me now?
Absolutely. I have a new first officer. Congratulations.
First officer, sir.
Yes. You should be proud of your accomplishments here, cadet. You have a promising career ahead of you in Starfleet.
Thank you, sir. It'll be an honor serving with you.
First officer, way to go. Just a little jealous, I'll admit. At least now you'll get to boss us all around like you've always wanted.
It's a lot of pressure. I hope I'm up to it.
You'll do great. But we should head up to the shuttle bay. Everyone else is waiting there for the ceremonial send-off toast.
Don't know why I'm excited. I mean, the ship that I'm first officer of is it's a box standard Miranda class. I think it's Miranda class. Two forward, one aft, weapon slots, if I'm right. Hang on, I missed that.
Okay, all of the senior staff is waiting by the bar. I'm sure everyone's a bit nervous, this being our first real assignment. So, I'm expecting an inspiring speech out of you. Something heartwarming.
Oh, I forgot about this bit. Lead the toast. Anyone got me a drink? I want a drink. Galvanize. Raise a glass. It doesn't matter what you choose on that. Alright, let's go. Oh, hang on. Let's chat. Oh no, we're not going to bother. Alright. Let's talk with the deck officer.
Are you ready to head to the ship?
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go. San Francisco, Golden Gate Bridge. I actually want to visit that one day. Earth Space Dock. Oh, I remember when Earth Space Dock was so much different on the inside.
I can't believe we're finally doing this. Look at that.
Ah, there she is.
She's got subsystem targeting, a crew of 750, auxiliary phaser cannons, and even a quantum field focus controller.
If I'm correct in thinking, she's commanded by Dax.
Miranda class, 200 crew, 2 forward weapon mounts, 1 aft.
Yeah,
speed,
don't worry, that'll change.
She's a tough little ship, though. I think I like her. We're the final shuttle to arrive. We need to get to the bridge.
That we will. That we will. Okay. Let's talk to Alyssa.
I'm going to check in and then head for the bridge. See you.
Alright, continue.
Name and position?
Captain, Cadet Lem, acting first officer.
I have your record right here, sir. Welcome to the ship.
Where's the captain?
Captain Taggart is waiting for you on the bridge. Use the turbolift behind me. It will take you directly there.
Continue. Alright, let's head up to the bridge. There's the captain.
Welcome to the bridge, number 1.
Number 1.
Early in my career, I served with a captain who called his first officer that. I
That-
always liked it. As my number 1, I expect you to ensure my orders are carried out, and to advise me on the best course of action in any situation.
Now, at this time in the game, or at this time in Starfleet history, he could be talking about serving with Picard, which I very much doubt. Or he could be talking about serving with Riker, because Riker went on to captain the Titan. So it could be Riker. And Riker would adopt number 1 because that's what he was referred to as for so long.
But first, we need to get out of dry dock, get clearance from control, and close the shuttle bay doors. Then disable the tractor moorings.
Earth traffic control has cleared us.
Very good, number 1.
Shuttle bay doors are closed, sir.
Very good, number 1.
Alright, let me disable the tractor moorings. Right.
Potter, take us out. 1/4 impulse.
Captain, may I remind you that Starfleet regulations specify thrusters only whilst in the vicinity of space dock.
Just checking to see if you were paying attention, number 1. Potter, take us out. Maximum thrusters.
Right, let's take my seat.
Cleared from dry dock, Captain.
Good. Let's start with something easy. Set course for Vulcan.
Course laid in, sir.
Engage.
Let's go see them pointy-eared people.
Captain, I am picking up a distress call from the SS Break-Even. Audio only.
Let's hear it, Tavrel.
This is the break-even. Can you hear me? So our work order's failing? We could really use some help here.
Let them know we're on our way. Potter, lay in a rendezvous course.
Altering course, sir. ETA 3 minutes.
Transporter room. Prepare to beam over survivors.
Sir, sensors can't read anything in the vicinity of the break-even.
Communications are out as well.
Keep trying to hail them, Tavrel. Number 1, let's discuss the situation.
I have a bad feeling.
You heard the distress call, number 1. What do you think we should do? Absolutely not. We're the closest ship to the break-even, so it's our duty to assist. Good. What do you advise?
We need more information. Recommend scanning for an hour to see the exactly what the situation is. I think shields up, better safe than sorry.
Raising the shields does seem to be a reasonable precaution.
Yeah, it could be
I
a
agree.
trap.
Lawyers, raise shields. Number 1, get down to the
Okay, let's head down to the transporter room. Break even should be in range.
I'm getting some weird readings.
I know why that is.
I can't get a solid lock. There may be interference. Trying to compensate. I think I have it. This is a lot different than the training scenarios. Beaming them over now. Klingons!
That Klingon.
This vessel is now property of Captain Cadet of the IKS Shock.
Nah, don't think so, mate. See, our characters need voices. They need to give our characters voices.
Security is reporting disruptor fire in the transporter room, and Klingon transporter signatures are showing up all over the ship. They're boarding us. You have the command codes to unlock an armory near your position. Arm yourself, and any security team members you find. We still have weapons. I'll do what I can. For now, I need you to concentrate on...
What I don't get is if we went in with shields up, then by rights they shouldn't have been able to beam over. Although, that being said, we would have had to drop shields to transport the survivors from the break-even, so it does make sense in a way. Alright, let's get a rifle. Let's equip that rifle. Oh, go away. Yes, equip that. Ignore that. Right, swap to the rifle. Going with some real firepower. It's nothing, really, but... Whoa, what? Oh, almost forgot to expand this. There we go. So, I want to go in there. Bang. Ah! They've literally blown a hole in the ship. Is auto loot on? Did I turn auto loot on? Yeah, auto loot's on. That's right. Right, let's go check on the Catian officer. Right, let's go carry on securing the ship from these damn Klingons. It's going to be nice when I get a TR-116. However, I won't be able to use it until Vice Admiral rank, so it doesn't make a difference for a while.
Number 1, we're doing our best to cripple this Klingon marauder.
I know how to improve the ship's weapons. So go on. Come on. See, I should really crouch. I do a little bit more damage when you crouch. Only problem I've got with this game, well, actually I've got a few problems with this game nowadays, but the only problem I initially had was how kind of some sections can be really laggy and unresponsive. I mean, nowadays I just hate that you can sit on a Federation character and use Klingon ships and vice versa and whatnot. To me, it doesn't make the game better, it makes the game worse. I get why they did it, to bring in more players, but it doesn't help the game, in my opinion. I know some people have already started the arguments of, well, in one movie, Kirk was piloting a bird of prey that he stole, but I don't remember Kirk keeping that bird of prey. I'm pretty sure.
The Klingons could send a boarding party at any time. I need you back on the bridge.
Aye, sir.
Go see to the bridge.
Pretty sure that Kirk went back to using a Federation vessel, namely the Enterprise. I don't remember Kirk doing his 5-year mission in a Klingon bird of prey or a Klingon D7 class or anything like that. There are valid reasons to argue that it could be done, but at the same time, I just don't think it makes the game better. It's Hill Tavrel. That is Tavrel, isn't it? Might be. Yeah, it's Tavrel.
Incoming transmission from the Klingons.
On screen.
This is Captain Kadek of the IKS Chart. You may have forced my boarding parties off your decks, but our ship remains cloaked. You have no hope of finding us or defeating us. Your choice is simple. Surrender, or we will kill your captain and then destroy your ship.
Never.
Perhaps your captain will change your mind.
Captain?
Order your crew to surrender, Captain, or I will blow them out of the sky. It's your choice, Captain. Do you want these children to die?
Very well.
Number 1. You are now the captain of the ship. Your orders.
Your orders are to lock onto my combat and fire! Me, proud.
We have target lock, Captain.
Then fire. It's a Negvar. Talk about stacking the deck. Although to be fair, yeah. If their weapons and shields are offline, how is that cloaking system still operational? We chased them.
We survived, but the Captain Taggart knew what happened, and he gave the order anyway. The ultimate sacrifice. One that we all might be called to make. He trusted you to take command. All we can do now is survive. And remember.
We will. Right, let's rearrange my HUD. Six should be enough. Set that to 3, set it to balanced. That way I can start dropping. Alright, 25% on auxiliary. 25% on engines. Alright, let's save that to balance out my shields and weapon systems. Weapons are set to auto fire. Alright, let's put my torpedo high yield in position 1.
All decks reporting in, sir. We took some casualties, and sickbay is full. All ship systems have taken some damage. but some are worse than others. Life support is stable, but anything else could be an issue.
I have been trying to get a distress call out, Captain.
But
but
they're
something is
jamming our
all
frequencies.
She's still cloaked, but I think she took some real damage. We're in rough shape too, Captain.
A little bit unrealistic,
Still running
but
diagnostics, sir. Took us some time to get the systems back online.
Hailing the break-even now, Captain.
Well, this is awkward. You're angry. I can see that. Understandable. Before this gets too carried away, hear me out. I had to send that distress signal. My options were limited.
that's
while a
interesting
Klingon was
that they
pointing a
used
disruptor at my
quark.
head. The Klingons were thorough. They even damaged my warp drive to make things look convincing. I'll never make it to safety on impulse. Don't suppose you could lend me a hand?
Alright, we'll see what we can do.
Helm, full stop. I've stopped us this time, sir, but from now on, you'll be
Scan the
responsible
freighter.
for adjusting the speed of the ship.
Looks like she just needs 3 or 4 warp induction coils. We have plenty of those to spare.
Beam the parts over. Bloody quark.
Well, looks like we're on our own.
Almost done, Captain. Level 2 diagnostic shows that almost all of the plasma injectors are damaged beyond repair. Not enough. Plasma injectors are made to withstand quite the beating, but I think the Klingons specifically sabotaged them when they boarded us. It's an easy way to cripple the ship. I'm installing what spares we have, but we're short 3 injectors. Without them, we can't go to warp.
We're not the first ship the Klingons have hit here. There's wreckage all over this region. I can scan the derelicts and see if any of them have intact plasma injectors.
Do it.
Bingo! I found some suitable debris in the boneyard nearby. Destroy 3 of those nacelles, and we should get the parts we need.
Alright, is my camera set for follow? Display. Where? Oh, there you go. Camera type. Follow target. That way, when I turn, my camera turns with me. Yeah, couldn't agree more. It'd be nice once he's dead. That's 2 out of 3. On approach to the final one. There we go.
Plasma injectors do the trick, sir. Gorgeous technology. Type R, if I had to guess. 3.7 liter flow with shielded reservoirs and a flow induction
That's
coil
good, but remember the Klingons who want us dead?
You have your problem, I have mine. I'll need some time.
Zarva's dealing with the warp core, but until she's done, we're still stranded out here with no way to call for help. Oh, don't forget the cloaked Klingon battlecruiser. It's probably making repairs faster than we are.
Any chance we can determine what's jamming communications in this system?
Of course we can. We're the class of 2409.
Because that makes a
Devrel's been working
difference.
with the engineers. and they've pinpointed the locations of several Klingon signal jammers. That's what blocked our communications during the ambush. I recommend that we destroy the jamming satellites. We'll be able to get a call out to Starfleet then.
Sounds good.
Nice shot. 2 more jamming satellites left.
I think we can take it.
Long-range communications are operational, sir. Shall I send the distress signal?
Yep.
That Klingon ship took some real damage. I'll bet she's leaking plasma all over the place. We might be able to use that to find them.
Do it. We need to find him before he ambushes us
Understood.
again.
I'd rather not die to Klingons on my first day. Got it. I can trace the plasma signature right to the source.
Finally, we have an advantage.
I'll send the source of the plasma signature to navigation. It will show up on the map.
Use full impulse.
It's pretty far out, sir. We should use the ship's full impulse power to reach it. This will temporarily take power from other systems, but vastly improve our speed. Once we drop out of full impulse, the power will return to other systems.
As long as I drop out of full impulse before I reach my destination. I don't need the beam arc tutorial. See, full impulse for this ship is standard speed for some of my future cruisers, future escorts. I don't think I can catch you. I know I can catch you. Right, once we're out of combat, full impulse comes back. $14, $13, $12, $11, that'll do.
Zarba needs more time to get the plasma injectors installed.
Power needs to transfer back. I'll save my high yield torpedoes until this bird of prey. That one's almost dead now.
This is Captain Nog of the USS
Oh,
Chimera.
what a
Do
shot.
you require assistance?
Yes, sir. We were ambushed by Klingon
Pretty
marauders.
bold move to come this far into Federation territory, even for Klingons. Where is Captain Taggart?
He was captured and taken to the Klingon ship. They killed him after he ordered us to fire on his position.
Did you follow his orders?
Yes, sir.
I see. And you're the acting captain.
Yes, sir, I am.
Right. Well done, Cadet. Looks like your ship is in need of repairs. Set a course for Earth space dock. We'll get you back in one piece.
What about the Klingon who killed Captain Taggart, sir? Cadet is still out there.
Believe me, Cadet. If he comes back looking for a fight, he'll get one. In the meantime, set a course for our position. Chimera out.
Yes, sir. Mirror's under fire. No, he didn't. Right, let's prepare my high-yield torpedoes. So as we swing around, get into range, get into angle, done.
Wait, hold on. My command officer informed me that we're unable to contact the Kittimer. Not good. I'm going to the coordinates to see if they need help, and I want you to accompany me. Consider this a field promotion, Cadet.
Okay, let's continue. Alright, before we go, let's equip the engines. And we'll equip that beam because it's an upgrade. I want that split beam rifle instead of the sniper. I will go back to a sniper at a later date. Actually, I might not. Alright, let's put the sniper onto Flores. Alright, someone's just sent me a message. Alright, let's go to the Pollux system quick whilst I respond to his text.
We're here, Captain. The USS Kittimer is dead ahead. Our orders are to make contact with the Kittimer and find out why they've not responded to our hails.
Sorry about this, guys. Just responding to a message that my cousin sent me. He's just asking for some advice. He's looking at getting into PC gaming, but the computer he's got, the graphics card isn't good enough to run anything. So he's just asking for advice on it. Graphics card would he need minimum for running Call of Duty? It's got to be an Nvidia RTX or something, ain't it? Or a 1080? 1080 Ti? Might do it. Right, anyway, right. Yeah, so 1080 Ti or the He needs to make sure his power supply is big enough to take the new load, though. Yeah, I think an RTX series, just because it's the newer series, will probably be his best bet. But yeah, he definitely needs to make sure that his power supply is able to support the new card. We'll see what he comes back with. I might have to get the specs for his computer and advise him based on what I can see from his specs. But it's all about his power supply. And
yes, sir. I will require approximately 15 seconds to make the necessary adjustments.
It's going to be his power supply. I mean, it's even his motherboard, if his motherboard can take it.
What are you both doing here?
We weren't
Well,
able
let
to
Nog
contact them
explain.
earlier. We were escorting these cadets back to Earth Space Dock after they were ambushed by Klingons. Under the circumstances, I thought it wise to investigate your situation here.
I'm relieved to see both of you. The anomalies must be interfering with our communications. Where is Captain Taggart? That's quite the story, Captain. I'm sorry to hear about Captain Taggart. He was one of the best officers in Starfleet. I'm sure this isn't easy for you and your crew. Don't worry. We'll have you back at Earth Space Dock before you know it.
Hope so.
I'm troubled by the anomalies in this system. And if they're affecting long-range communications, then they're doubly a cause for concern. Let's do this by the numbers. We've already launched 9 probes. Now that they're active, we can do an in-depth scan of the anomalies. With all 3 ships collecting data, we should be able to complete this quickly and formulate a course of action. Any questions?
No, sir. I'm confident that my crew is up to a task.
You're quite confident for a cadet. You remind me a bit of myself when I was an ensign. Of course, I wasn't commanding a ship back then. Let's see how you perform before you start claiming that chair full time.
Understood. Bloody Chimera rams into the side of me. I'm actually quite surprised that my cousin's actually switching over to PC gaming. He's always been a massive console fan, so it's a bit of a shock.
Reports indicate traces of gamma radiation, but there's something off in the readings.
Kittimer here. Are you seeing the same gamma radiation levels that we are? My chief science officer, Commander Davis, suggested performing a reverse tachyon pulse wave scan will solve our sensor issue. Perform your final scans and then report back.
Understood. I know what's coming. This tutorial's quite interesting.
Deflector dish is realigned for reverse tachyon pulse wave, sir. Picking up the transport signature. It's right on top of us. The board.
Yep, it's a bold probe. I think that went down a bit easy considering it's the Borg, but the Borg are quite easy to take down in this game. Let's assist the Kittimer. See, they can't even drop my shields. Pitiful. That's them down.
This is the emergency medical hologram aboard the USS Kittimer. I am requesting assistance from any Federation vessel in range. I've lost contact with the bridge. I am unable to contact Commander Davis for new instructions.
EMH, give me a situation report.
The Kittimer is being overwhelmed by Borg boarding parties. These Borg are different than the ones in my history room. They seem disconnected somehow. They're strange, but still quite dangerous.
Can you hold out on your own? We have problems of our own to deal with.
I am an emergency medical hologram, not a miracle worker.
Captain
Borg
Nog.
did some serious damage on the Kittimer. The EMH might be in command because no one else is fit to do so. I don't like this. The Borg haven't been seen in this quadrant for decades. This isn't a coincidence. We need the data from those probes.
What do you need us today?
All send teams to aid the Kittimer. I want you to finish the scans. We need to know the extent of the Borg presence here. And Cadet, if you or your crew are unable to tackle this, speak up now. The Borg can rattle veteran Starfleet officers, and you've already gone up against the Klingons today.
I trust my crew. We'll get the job done.
I've linked the iota point to your map. Scan there while we see to the Kittimer.
I've got to do some Subnautica later, but I'm only putting down for an hour of Subnautica.
Send us the data so we can begin our analysis.
Transmit.
We have your data, and our science team is analyzing it now. Our tactical teams have eliminated the Borg boarding parties on the Kittimer. Why do you ask?
There is an 88.47% chance that you will need my help.
Agreed. Can you help the Chimera analyze the data we've accumulated in this system?
I have 75 million gigaquads of computer memory and an extensive library of files on military tactics and command strategies. I believe I can spare a few bits of processing power for you.
So we can determine. Alright, continued data recovery.
Transform signatures detected. This is it. Get ready for combat.
Alright, here we go.
They're firing. I need help.
Let's fight the Borg. Oh, Zava's on my team. I didn't even notice. So that means that I should be able to drag that. Great. I did the wrong click. Oh. Stay nice and close to the big Borg ship. People are probably losing their minds watching this. What is he doing? Trust me, I played this game when the Borg were actually difficult. These guys aren't even a challenge. I ain't even got to redistribute my shields that much. Yeah, not in these sorts of numbers, you ain't, mate.
You are Starfleet officers. You're prepared for this.
Oh, yeah, transwarp conduit, yeah. Yeah, we're prepared.
Multiple Borg warp signatures detected.
We have Borg spheres. Yeah, because this can't go anywhere but good.
There's no way we can.
Yeah, we can. We can win this. Might actually need to redistribute my shields for the spear there. Because the plasma damage that they do, you can see it on my hull. I've actually taken 10% damage.
Here's how I see it. The Borg are using the Pollock system as a staging area. Our long-range sensors are picking up inbound transport signatures. Their most likely target is the Vega system. There is a civilian colony there, and if the Borg take it by surprise, they'll have a large population to turn into drones.
It's just what I want to hear. We should go to Vega to warn the colonists.
Agreed. The Chimera is better equipped to hold off the Borg and assist the Kittimer here. Once you've warned the colony, return to Earth spacetime.
Can you stop the
It's not
Borg?
a matter of can, Cadet. It's a matter of must. We'll buy you as much time as we can. You should have enough time to warn the colony. I've hailed Starfleet Command and requested backup, but you and I know we can't wait for them to arrive. Vega Colony can't wait.
Understood. We'll set course for Vega.
We have to make our way to Vega as soon as we can, Captain. I just hope we're not too late to warn the colony. Are you ready to go?
Depart system. Yeah, the Chimera is not equipped to fight that. Not really. Our shield's already down. Right, so let's hail Nog.
You need to warn the Vega Colony about the Borg. We'll do what we can to hold off the Borg here and repair the Kittimer.
Congratulations.
Alright. Let's bring that up. Swap out that torpedo and the deflector dish. And that is shield regeneration. That'll be good. Okay. Set course for Vega Colony. Alright. Some bloody people. Alright, anyway. Vega Colony. Begin assimilation of the innocents.
We arrived before the Borg. Now my heart can start beating again.
Hail the
Tyrell managed
colony.
to establish a comm link with Willa Post, the administrator of Vega Colony. It's not a great signal, but it's the best we're gonna get. Putting her through.
Greetings, Captain. Is there something I can do for you today?
The Borg are on their way to this system. You need to start evacuating.
Repeat, please. Your signal is breaking up. Did you say the Borg?
The Borg are on their way, May. You have to evacuate.
I have lost contact with Vega Colony, sir. Something is blocking all subspace signals in this area. Even our hails to the civilian ships are not getting through. There is a communication satellite nearby. It should boost our signal sufficiently to inform the freighters of the danger and warn the colony.
Set course for satellite. Oh, I need to pay attention. I'm trying to respond to a message from a cousin
Our
again.
hails are still blocked, sir. The Borg may be attempting to isolate the planet before they land. Your orders, sir.
Alright, sorry about this. Can we get a transport lock?
Borg are jamming up any remote signals. It's not safe to beam through that. I think I can boost the gain.
Hurry, I think the Borg will be here any...
Transport conduits opening all over the system, Captain. The Borg are here.
Yep, that they are. Okay.
Those civilian ships are right in the Borg's path. We have to help them.
We'll assist this one first. We'll save what we can. That's 2 out of 5 Borg invasion forces.
Captain, I have short-range communications. Long-range signals are still blocked. I can contact the planet and have informed Administrator Post of the situation. However, the Borg have already landed and are moving toward the colony. It may be more prudent to retreat back to the Chimeras.
We're the only Starfleet vessel in the system. We'll rescue as many colonists as we can.
Borg landing craft detected nearby. Captain, there are civilian ships engaging them.
I believe I can send a message to those ships.
Civilian ships, you are ordered to disengage and retreat. We will cover you.
Roger that, Starfleet. All ships, pull back.
As you probably could have done with the backup. And we got this. We are Starfleet. One left. Right, we need to go to Vega Colony. Alright, while we head to the planet, let's read the message that I just got.
Captain, the Borg have landed, and the colony won't be able to hold them off for long. I recommend...
Let's beam down.
Captain, according to our readings, over half the planet is already assimilated by the Borg. At the rate they're progressing, the region we're in will be overrun in roughly 1 hour. And if that wasn't bad enough, the interference is affecting the ship's transporters.
Okay, alright.
No, sir.
Alright, let's get moving. Yeah, sorry about these gaps. Yeah, I'm trying to help my cousin with, like I said, he's going into PC gaming. So I'm trying to help him.
Those Borg ships from orbit. We too late?
He was just asking about my keyboard and my mouse. And
they can pump nanoprobes directly into the ground and the atmosphere.
let's transport out them survivors.
The board will be in this area soon.
Yeah, he's just asking about my setup. I mean, I've got a full Razer set up. My keyboard, my mouse, my webcam, my headset, all of it's Razer. That way I can sync up the lights. I've even got the extra little keyboard thing. The smaller one. Leave the gates closed. We have to get out of here. Hey, Starfleet's here. Cool.
Thank you. We didn't know if anyone from Starfleet got our distress signal, and we don't have any weapons. But we do have some spare armor suits for you and your officer. They're in the crates next to the gate. This code will open the gate. Please, Administrator Post and some of the others are still there. You have to save them.
I'll save them. I'll save what I can anyway. Alright, let's get this armor anyway. Yep, I'm well aware of that. Alright, they're both energy dampening. So let's go me and Alyssa.
Oh no, we're too late.
See, I can actually make a Borg character look basically the same as that. Because you can actually get the Borg armor now. Tag civilians for beam out. Oh, he just kidnapped that poor guy. How horrible. Oh, tactical drone, shielded. Split beam rifles actually a shot and a half. Let's tag these civilians for beam out. Another one's just been kidnapped. Great. Stop kidnapping my people. Well, yeah, they're Federation citizens. Stop kidnapping my people. That's a Klingon. Is it a Klingon? It might not be actually. That one's going to be abducted. Any civilians that I've missed?
There
No.
is still no sign of the renowned or the killers.
Great. There's Coles.
I apologize for Coles putting a rifle.
Coles.
If it wasn't for him, the Borg would have assimilated me by now. What's the situation? Are you bringing more I see. Then it's true. Vega is doomed. This little starship cannot hope to stop this. Still, there is more to do. Many citizens are hiding in their homes. We cannot abandon them to the Borg.
We can rescue them, but something's blocking our transporters.
I know. Coles and I have been trying to get around the interference field. Thank you for tagging the people you found and getting them safely transported to your ship.
That can't be everyone.
There are dozens more hiding out in the buildings. But Coles and I have a plan. We think a pattern enhancer will do the trick. With that, we can transport the remaining citizens to your ship. But first, I'd like to offer you some equipment. Vega was a trade colony, and this gear was intended to go to Starbase 65. I think you need it more.
Ah, you have my things. I'll retrieve the equipment and then set out the pattern enhancers. Is it going to give me a kit? Ooh, photon grenades. Nice. Not that I'll probably ever use them, but nice anyway. Alright, set our pattern enhancers.
We have lowered shields for the transporter, sir.
Right.
I will need to raise them before some board ships.
Pattern enhancers are working. And not a moment too soon. I can hear the board moving this way.
I need you to signal the citizens to come here for transport.
How long do you think you can hold off the Borg?
As long as we need to.
Remember when we thought fighting a freeze Klingon was the worst thing that could happen today?
Yeah, these Borg are nothing though. These Borg don't adapt.
Concentrate fire on the board. We need to keep them away from the civilians.
Another group of civilians is beamed to the ship, Captain.
Tactical drone. Alright, we're being hailed by my ship. Wait for us to exit combat and then answer.
Shields are back up, sir, but more Borg vessels are warping to our location. We have detected a type of generator near your position. There is a 94.6% chance it is the device affecting our transporters. If you can destroy it, we will transport as many people from the area as we are able.
Hang in there, Tyrell. We'll be there soon. Mayor, thank you for your assistance.
Thank you for everything you've done. Even though it was impossible to save everyone, those you did save will be forever in your debt.
I'm not finished yet. Coles, you're with me.
Glad to do anything I can. I was born on Vega. There's no way I'm sitting by and letting the board take it without a fight.
Alright, let's get moving.
Coles, you're gonna see friends who've been assimilated.
I know the drill. Just never expected any board.
See? That Borg. Okay, let's push through.
I knew that one. We played poker last night.
Wow, I hope they didn't owe you any money. You ain't getting it.
We need to disable that force field.
Yeah, but look at him.
The Borg are activating the transport inhibitor.
That's a Jem'Hadar. That's an assimilated Jem'Hadar. Oh, I can see this going brilliantly. It should go quite smooth.
The Borg are so, what's the word?
Have a grenade.
Effective? Systematic? Evil. I'm gonna go with evil.
The Borg aren't evil. They're no more evil than the Dominion, Klingons, Romulans.
Resistance is futile.
Yeah, Borg 101 definitely was not assimilated on this planet.
The ship is transporting anyone that can get.
Alright, let's beam out.
We're packed to the brim with civilians, Captain. I don't think we could fit one more soul on this ship. Communications are still jammed. The immediate problem is the civilian ships in this system. Vega's a huge trading outpost. There are always ships traveling here. We need to warn them the Borg have taken over.
Can we reconfigure the satellites in the system to send an automated
Possibly,
warning?
but what we need to do is hightail it out of here with these civilians. Of course, the path to the satellites does lead away from the planet, so we could remotely reconfigure them as we leave. The message won't get very far, but anyone who enters the system will get the signal and be able to turn around before it's too late.
Sounds like a solid plan. Helm, laying a course for the first satellite. Alright, let's move evasive maneuvers there. Right, save the loadout. We're still 9 kilometers away. Let's speed up. Right, reconfigure satellite.
Multiple probes inbound. Well, I don't think the Borg like us hanging around.
Don't worry about it. We're fine. We're fine. Let's reinforce our shields for a second. Alright, let's turn this way. Give us a bit of a gap. Thing is, I can reduce my speed to increase my, well, to shorten my turning circle, but I kind of prefer to be able to maneuver at higher speeds. We're taking damage. We're fine. We're fine. That damage will repair before we get to the next satellite. It's a bit of a waste of activation. Maybe not. Alright. That damage will be repaired before we get to the next satellite. That's the issue with plasma. That's why fighting the Borg and the Romulans is a little bit tricky, because the plasma goes through your shields. So it's not even that they can bring your shields down, your shields can still stay up, but the plasma will tear through them. Alright, let's wait for my power to redistribute before I do this transponder, because that way I've got full shields and weapon power. Alright. There we go. What's coming in now?
Never thought I'd wish I was back at the academy studying for the astrometrics final.
Full sphere. No, it won't. Higher Rogue Spectre. I can't quite see that. I'll have to... It's tiny. Once I finish beating this sphere, I'll have a look and see what that was. Mad.
Fast-moving ships on sensors. No way to contact them, and I can't tell if they're...
That's why I hate plasma. Plasma tears through my shields. Well, not even my shields, it tears through my hull. My shields are fine. Alright, final beacon. Oh, I keep forgetting I've got evasive maneuvers. I could use that to increase my turning circle even temporarily, just so I can get around with the torpedoes. Yeah, I haven't got hazard emitters yet. I'm because I've started completely from scratch with a new character. I'm literally just running the tutorial at the moment. Oh my god! Yeah, this is a fair fight. Oh, never mind. Backup's arrived. Run. Right. Torpedoes. Oh yeah, God. I've got like tactical, engineering, and science. I've got one of every single race, up to 65. So yeah, I've done so many characters. But I thought I just started streaming recently. I think like a week ago. Just because I'm out of work at the moment, and I thought if I'm going to sit here playing games, I might as well stream them anyway. So I thought, well, go on Star Trek, stream a little bit of Star Trek, but start a new character. Once I get through the tutorial, because I've got access to tier 6 ships, I'm going to pick a tier 6 tactical ship and just run the whole game with the same ship instead of just changing every 10 levels.
We held off what we could in Pollux and sent a signal out to Starfleet. These were the closest ships. Others will be arriving as soon as they can.
Glad to see there's no way we could have defeated the cube by ourselves. There isn't any way I could have defeated that cube by myself.
So far. Reconfiguring the satellites into warning beacons was excellent thinking, by the way. We received the signal as soon as we arrived at the system. That's going to save a lot of lives.
Alright, are we going to attempt to retake Vega?
It's an option for sure. Right now, I need you to protect the civilians you have on board and ensure the safety of your crew. The Kittimer will return to Earth Space Dock with you. Once you arrive, report to Admiral Quinn. He'll have more information for you.
Cool. Yes, sir.
You and your crew have done well. Colas will make a fine addition to your senior staff.
Continue.
Immediate civilians to safety. And I don't think I can handle any more excitement.
Let's confirm Colas. And warp to Earth Space Dock. Do you play it, Rogue Spectre? A console, yeah. Consoles always confuse me on how they can fit every command that you've got to do in the game onto a controller. I've never played it on console, but there are a lot of commands. Ah, radial dials. That makes sense. Alright. So doing this will complete my tutorial, and then I can pick my tier 6 ship to use. Yeah, radial dials make sense.
We have a lot to discuss.
It's Lieutenant.
Yes, I see that here in the report transmitted by Captain Nog. He granted you a field promotion to give you seniority over the rest of the active crew of your ship. As a cadet, you were assigned to an academy training cruise under Captain Mask Taggart, correct? Acting first officer?
Yes, that is correct.
I've read the reports. Facing off against Klingon raiders and a Borg invasion force within hours of leaving Starfleet Academy? Very unusual. In your own words, tell me what happened.
Alright, I'll explain the situation.
That's quite the story.
Yes, sir, and it's all true.
Don't worry. I have statements here from Captains Nog and Yim and Administrator Post from Vega Colony corroborating your story. All three of them cite your bravery and command skills, as well as you and your crew's willingness to put yourselves in harm's way to preserve the lives of others.
Is there cross playability? So, like, PC playing with Xbox and that? Do you know if that's a thing? No. That's disappointing.
And you're exactly the kind of officer Starfleet needs. I know your ship might not be the Enterprise, but I think you've proven yourself capable of sitting in her captain's chair. Under normal circumstances, it would take you years of work to get your own command. These are not normal circumstances. We're at war with the Klingon Empire. The Borg have returned. I'm losing more trained officers and ships than I can spare. Ships we can build, but leaders with courage and honor, those are hard to find.
I guess, though, it keeps things fair when it comes to things like PvP. Because people playing on PC in PvP have, well, in my opinion, because I'm PC biased. Yeah, oh yeah, no, I forget about that. Yeah, updates. See, I don't get why they're lagging with the updates. They could update it all at the same time. But yeah, no, the PC players might have an advantage with response times as well, because obviously keyboard and mouse. So like PvP, there'd be a distinct, like, unfair advantage to one side. But yeah, I forget about the updates, the update lag.
It's time to try something different. I need someone who can handle themselves in a crisis and get the best out of their crew. Even though you're young, I think you're that person. I hereby promote you to the rank of lieutenant and give you command of the ship. Don't disappoint me.
You won't regret this, sir. Your
You will be
orders?
assigned to the Klingon front, but first, you could use some new equipment for your ship. I have some improved consoles developed by the Starfleet Corps of Engineers. These consoles can be installed on your ship to improve its abilities. As you improve in rank, you will earn better consoles. Other ships you will command throughout your career will have space for many more. When you're done here, go see Dur's racks to customize your starship's appearance.
I don't want to customize my starship's appearance. Right, let's have a look at this. Ships, tier 6. So we have the Arbiter class, which is a cruiser, which doesn't match tactical. Oh, hang on. Lieutenant Commander Tactical. It is a cruiser, I swear. 5 and 3. Yeah, engineering 5. Yeah, that's what I mean. The PC has major advantages with, yeah, like that, like macros. So then we've got the Cardassian Intel escorts. Yeah, well, the Intel science ships and flight decks. Romulan, I don't want to use Romulan. I want to stick with my... Yeah. I want to stick with my kind of specific ones. So, like, tactical for tactical, engineering for engineering. I've always been like that. I know a lot of people like to mix it up. See, I could use that. And then when I get to a high enough level, I have the tier 5 version. I just can't get access to it yet with multi-vector assault mode. And then you got the Intel Assault Cruiser. Ah, yeah, see, 4 and 4. So that is a designated cruiser. So we've got the Jem'Hadar ships, which I don't particularly want to use. We've got the Jem'Hadar Vanguard support carrier. See, if there was any anyone that I'd like to use a tier 6 warbirds on. I've got the Shran pilot light escort. We're coming to the end of this. I got the Valiant. which can combat cloak once I get access to the other variants of it. See, I like the skimmies. But I think that's just me being a fanboy. I don't, yeah, I'm just a bit of a fanboy for them. The Romulan carrier. I'm really, really leaning towards Hestia. Because I can get multi-vector assault mode later on. What have I got? Oh, hang on. I have ships here. Temporal destroyers. Yeah, the skimmers are too big. That turning circle, unless you ECM them a hell of a lot, that turning circle can be bad. But they have the distinct advantage that if you've got all three of the tier 5s, you can combat cloak, which lets you fire your torpedoes whilst cloaked. You can't use your energy weapons, but you can still fire your torpedoes while cloaked. Yeah, but that is dependent on you becoming a torpedo boat rather than your beams. Right, there's some bits in here that I should be able to claim. There we go. Yeah, since I got the Romulan carrier though, I do like that Romulan carrier. I got the Romulan and Dominion ones. The Shran. I can have a look at the Shran. Let's just claim all these bits and pieces quick. Yeah, we'll have a look at the Shran and see what there is. Enterprise era costumes. Oh, I didn't want that. Oh well. Mega bundles, faction bundles, cross faction. No, none of that. Alright, let's see what else we've got laying around. I can't actually claim any of this. Currently, there's a bug with the game where previously available like tech upgrades and stuff. If I go claim, it tells me that it's unable to complete the transaction. So let's have a look. We've got the Season 8 Tribble, the Solon 8 Dyson Tribble, Legacy of Romulus Tribble, I've got the Shran. No, I have got it. Free Jem'Hadar Bridge Officers, we'll claim them, but we won't actually use them yet. Then we've got the 0718 Bridge Officer. Alright, promotional stuff. The Alliance Vanity Shield. Breast Cancer Awareness, promotional stuff. The IDIC Tribble. Healthcare Workers Salute Bundle. Dr. Julian Bashir. Yeah, I have a lot of stuff. So then we go Legacy Unlocks, which is even more stuff. Let's claim that. Tribble of Borg. Special Envoy. So I mean, I've been playing this since. What is it? I started playing this just as they released the Klingon faction. At that point, a very, very, very incomplete Klingon faction, but a Klingon faction nonetheless. And my Borg bridge officer. Not now. Right, let's look for that Shran. Tier 6. Yeah, there it is. The Shran Pilot Light Escort. Four, well, that's not good. 4 and 2. I guess if I kid out of cannons, end to end. Pilot maneuvers, graviton displacer, experimental weapon slot. It's actually not that bad, actually. The mastery system, accuracy, defense, all damage, crit severity. That's nice. Strike from shadows. What is strike from shadows? So, strike from shadows. Whilst this trait is slotted, attacking a foe that doesn't have you targeted will placate them for a short duration, and you will gain a significant boost to weapon damage and critical hit chance. In addition to a decrease to your outgoing threat generation. Additional attacks on any foe who doesn't have you targeted will refresh the duration of these buffs. You cannot placate the same enemy more than once per 60 seconds. Sulu? Actually, that's a good question. That is a very good... Oh, I don't think this character's got them. I do have access to the original series bridge officers on one of my characters, or might be more than one, that lets me actually have them on my bridge. Lower decks, duty officers, no use to me at the moment. Yeah, but the thing is, you can actually have Sulu as a bridge officer. No, let's go down. Oh, that's something to check, actually. Let's go check my account bank. Let's see if I've got anything in there of any use to me. Probably not, considering I'm level 3. Or maybe I have. Mate, this thing's packed. So let's start by taking that. That can be taken first of all. And then I want to take them. Alright, what else have I got here that's of use? We'll take the discovery weapons. Yeah, we'll take discovery weapons as well. Take that because I'm going to want that later. I have quite a bit in here. Oh, I'm poor though. 21.5 million credits. That's nothing. So what's this? Assimilated weaponry. Assimilated plasma beam weaponry for the ships. Alright, let's close that for a minute. let's use that. Alright, that boosts my experience. Actually, let's go into my actual bank again. Let's tidy this up. I don't keep any of the triples out. Alright, the tardigrades can go away. The little pink putty cat can go in there as well. Use that, that's the badge. Ah, there's that. Alright, we'll use that at some point. We'll use them at some point. That's the platinum sniper rifle. Oh, thank you for the follow. Automated defense turret. I don't use. Yeah, thank you for following me, Rogue Spectre. Alright, vanity shields. Let's keep the let's have a look at the vanity shields once we actually have the ship. So, I don't have any tier 6 ships in here, do I? Nope, I have 5 Herogen Hunter Heavy Escorts. Why 5? Of all the things to have 5 of. Alright. Let's claim that ship. Tier 6. Claim and done. Right, that's going to be my ship for now. Later on in the game, if it becomes a bit tricky, I might swap it out. But for now, oh no, I don't want that. I forgot to set my ship up. Alright. Ready, starship. Okay. Well, they still do substantially more damage. What I might do temporarily is shift my torpedo to the back and keep full cannons at the front. I will probably change that later on. Let's put that there temporarily. It's too bad. Oh, actually, thinking about it, this ship might not be the best choice. Because I think my Tier 6 Defiant class has the Tier 6X upgrade on it. I'm not 100% sure, I'd have to check. But I think it might. I'll stick with this ship for the time being. I'll stick with this one. And we'll check that later. Right, so what have I got going on here? Please be phasers. Yeah, right, phaser relay. Let's open them. Actually, let's use this. What have we got? Space gear. Wide arc phase cannons. Spatial torpedo and reinforced weapon assembly. I could actually get all 3 of them. What do you think? Should we get that set? What else is there? What else could we go for? Ground gear. You got the Zapvash stuff. Mako. The Borg. Exoskeleton. They're phaser damage, aren't they? Yeah. So that could be a shout. So what's the torpedo's uniqueness? The set that I'm looking at the moment. The wide arc, it's enterprising, ingenuine, or I can't say that other word. The stream's laggy. It looks fine on my end. It might. I'll have to have a look at it. So what's that? Kinetic damage 299.8. No? Alright, we'll leave it. That's right then. What's that? Boolean. Oh, never mind. It might just be when I'm moving around quickly. So we got the infiltrator set here, 125. We'll leave that alone for a minute. I'll come back to that in a moment. Let's see what I get out of here first. That's disrupt. I want phase cannons. I want discovery phase cannons. What is time? 45 minutes. And then we end this. I'll be back on tomorrow, but 45 minutes because I've got to do a Subnautica stream in a bit. Alright, let's see what we get from this. Emitter-linked phase dual cannons. They're not heavy though. Got some turrets. Oh, cancel that. Alright. That's fine. Emitter-linked phase dual cannons. Phase dual cannons. We got no dual heavy cannons, but... So what's that? That is sensor-linked. Defensive maneuvering and weapon amplification. Sensor-linked again. That's emitter-linked. Shield healing and shield heal. Let's go sensor-linked. For defensive benefit. And I'm half tempted to get rid of my torpedo temporarily and put the turret in because that's a 360-degree weapon. Let's move these down. Keep an eye on them. Alright, so that's that. The ship's kitted out. Sort of. Right, let's go see if I can modify what this ship looks like. I don't know if I have any other costumes for it. So. Now the shrine. The shrine is the better looking one. Alright. Let's go upgrade. Yeah, definitely. Oh, I quite like that. Yeah, I've been streaming this for 2 hours and 7 minutes. So let's have a look at other options. No, definitely not. Alright, we'll keep the shrine there. Lower profile, but still no. We'll stick with the shrine. Let's apply that. Well, actually, there is another option for a tier 6 ship, which I didn't show you. Where is it? Completely forgot about it. Da-da-da. Rank. Tier 6. Alright. Long range size vessel. No. Where are you? Yeah, there is one more that I've got that doesn't always come up. Well, it doesn't come up on the store because it's not a store ship. Where is it? I can't remember his name. I can't remember his name differently, should I say, actually. I know the tier 5 version is the Chimera. Legend? What? Why has that got tick? I don't own it. What is that? That's got Mark 6. Okay. I know it's the legendary stuff. Right, where are you? What? Should be here. Reset. All ranks. I don't have the Ajax. When I go here, it lists all ships. I don't actually own the Ajax. TL. Well. Because I missed that. Yeah, it's just basic. There is no... There is a tier 6 version, it's just not called that. Yeah, this shows all ships, regardless of whether I own them or not. It just literally shows everything. Why do I not have... Right. Let's claim that. There it is. Let's claim the captain shot. Put that in as my small ship. Right. What have I got left to do for while I'm on here? Should we get some ground gear actually from here? I'm not going with the Borg. Oh, okay. I'll catch you another time then, hopefully. I hope your issues sort themselves out as well. Alright, I'm going to run to the toilet quick. And we're back. Alright, do I want to get some ground gear from here? Or do I just save up? What is there here that is worth me saving up for? Well, there's the NX Escort. Oh Christ, I've just noticed. I am 8 away. Am I able to scrape together 8? Oh my god, requires level 11. I may actually have to change to another character. Just for that. Alright, here's where people get to see my character list. Alright, I think this Klingon has some unrefined dilithium that I could potentially turn into some Zen. Okay, right. Let's open our inventory. Exchange. Alright. Dilithium to sell, 6599. I still need a little bit more. Alright, let's go on to one of my big characters. I literally just want to make it up to that tier 6. That would be a result and a half. Say a 1. I mean, to be fair, I only actually need 1 key to open 1 pack, but then I can't guarantee that I'll get... I can't guarantee that that 1 pack will give me 8. Let's access. Let's try my luck. Items. Four. I am. Oh, hang on. Why don't I just do that? Why don't we just do this? I need to make up that 4. Lockbox keys. Don't be selling for a stupid amount. Oh my god, they are. They're selling for a stupid amount. I still need it though. Alright, that'll do. That basically guarantees it. Alright, that's that. That's that. Okay. Access to bank. Count bank. Plop that there. Pop that in there and that. Alright. And deposit the remaining 2.5 million credits. Okay. Change character. Let's go back. Oh, that means I can actually get... Actually means I can get a tier 6 ship off of the low-buy store. Well, now the question becomes what tier 6 ship? This is a cruiser, isn't it? Yeah, 4 and 4. Science vessel. Folians are science ships, aren't they? Yeah, 3 and 3. Science vessel, the Maquis Raider. Wouldn't be a bad shout. Oh, I don't know what to get. I don't know what ship to get. You got the Alarchi, you got... See, there's the NX. Screaming. Oh, I should get the NX. Let's see what else there is. The Herald Raider. Hazari Destroyers. Dyson Science Destroyers. The Advanced Obelisk Carrier. See, but that's all tier 5. We're in tier 5 now. We don't want to be there. The NX Escort refit is just... 5 and 2. is just screaming, pick me. Preferential targeting. While this trait is slotted, activating beam fire at will or cannon scatter volley will cause beam overload and cannon rapid fire to do significantly increased damage for the next 30 seconds. And the console is a point defense bombardment warhead. Launches a warhead that will slowly travel to your target. Any enemy starship unfortunate enough to get within the warhead's attack range will be repeatedly bombarded with photon torpedoes. When the warhead reaches its target, it will detonate, causing heavy kinetic damage to the target and all nearby foes. It's the NX. I should. There aren't really any other good tactical ships here. I kind of can't miss the opportunity. Well, I've already replaced the Shran as my ship because the NX is a no-brainer. I'm at my maximum number of ships. That's alright. We can discard this. We'll take that, but then we'll get rid of the ship. Because for all intents and purposes, I'm actually about to replace it with itself. Use. Rainbow. No, we are definitely not sticking with the name Rainbow. NX 05 Broken Arrow. Right, let's ready this starship. Let's put the grappler there. Swap out that beam weapon for another cannon weapon. Alright, now we've got that done. Oh, I really want to upgrade it. Tier 6X would make a lovely ship. Well, we're not using the NX refit. In my personal opinion, that is horrible. I know other people like it, and it's a personal opinion at the end of the day. Upgrade. 8B, 8, 7. What's 0? 0 is really original series, is what 0 screams. Now we'll go upgrade. Set Windows to type 0. Change my bridge to no, not ceremonial. Did I buy some more bridges? I did buy more bridges. No, we'll use that one. Apply changes. Right. That's mad. Alright, that ship's ready. Is it worth actually potentially putting in normal phase cannons? Because they have a wider firing arc, mixture of dual cannons and standard cannons. The damage loss is what, 34? 34 DPS difference, but the arc might just make up for it. We'll leave it as is, we'll make that decision later. Okay, we want that field stabilizing warp core. And we'll go with that short array until we can get something better. Alright, now let's go put what's left of them low bar crystals into my bank. I'm actually going to put all the vanity shields in here as well. I'm quite happy with the way the NX looks. Right. Let's go here. Let's put that on. Disable visuals. Change that sniper rifle with that phase, split beam phaser. Alright. We'll give Flores the full auto rifle. He needs some armor. And then we'll put the split beam rifle there. Alright, Tyrell can have that phaser sniper rifle, which leaves Zava to have the phaser stun pistol. Alright, so we've got broken arrow there. I will do that upgrade at some point. Okay, right. So let's pick our next mission. Events. No, we don't want events. Episodes. The Klingon War.
We have a diplomatic mission. An important Vulcan ambassador is traveling from his homeworld to the monastery of Pagen. Capturing the ambassador would be a major coup for the Klingons or Orion.
Let's accept that mission. See, I'm going to do all the missions in order. We're going to run a full career. Let's beam up to my ship. But obviously I'm not going to run it all in one run. This stream ends, well, I don't know if I've got time to run this mission. 19 minutes. And then I'm taking, I've got time. I'll run this mission, then go off, because I want to break between finishing this stream and going into the Subnautica one. Pretty sure it's Subnautica I've got queued up next. But yeah, I want an hour gap between that so I can have something to eat and drink. Right, the grappler will set to 5. Actually, no, we won't. We'll put the grappler there. Point defense bombardment torpedo there. Graviton displacer affects dead or alive. Pull foes in front of you. Foes within 6 kilometers pulled in front of you. Okay. Put that there. Right, let's rearrange the HUD to that. There. Alright, we need to set bridge officers. Set Tavrel there. Zava there. Alyssa there, and then Cole's there, maybe? I need to change that beam ability, but other than that... Alright, and then that's everyone set. I've still got... What position is that? Lieutenant Commander, Universal, or Temporal Ops? So we've got that. See, this game's bugged again because it's not showing. Look, it's not showing ground abilities. For some of the officers. It's weird. Right, let's change some traits anyway. Right, rifle weapon damage. We'll keep the resistance to knockback. And we'll put in even more protection from knockback. Space traits is where I change a lot. Right, let's take that out. Particle flow generators, capacitors, no. Right, so I want weapon accuracy, cannon weapon damage, and defense. Make me harder to hit. NX class loadout. Let's transwarp to the beta quadrant. Because I've only got a limited amount of time before I end this.
My friend sacrificed so much to secure peace with the Klingons. I bear the responsibility to
enter the Vulcan system. Two hours and 36 minutes.
Maybe our undoing.
Still got 15 minutes.
Greeting. Thank you for agreeing to escort Ambassador.
Alright, we're not listening to all of this literally because of the amount of time that I've got before I have to end this stream. Otherwise, I would listen to it.
Starfleet shuttlecraft. This is Vulcan Orbital Control. You are cleared to land at the requested coordinates.
Good. Right, we need to make this quick. Yeah, I know where to go.
Peace and do you seek knowledge of the ancestors? I will permit it if...
Cool.
Welcome. Do you have any questions? Excellent.
Alright, come on you, let's get going. Yeah, when you're ready. There we go. Alright, let's go back to my shuttle nice and quickly. Alright, let's board the shuttle and get going.
Starfleet shuttlecraft. We have logged your flight trajectory, and you are clear for departure. Live long and prosper.
No, this is Prime Timeline, not New Vulcan. That's just Vulcan. But, hello Nightshade, Dreams.
Your inventory has a replicator that click on replicator to access your. You can purchase common
Yep,
items from the
whatever.
replicator.
Go away,
Sell
I
items
don't
by using recycle.
care about that. I need to get this mission done before I go off. I'm doing good, how are you? Yeah, all work and no play. See, unlike me, who's out of work at the moment, so... And I don't do cleaning. But, oh, I forgot to... Oh, I'm not going to bother modifying it right now, the NX can take it. Yeah, you joined at quite a bad time at the moment, because I've been streaming for 2 hours and 41 minutes, but I'm going off at 6, so basically as soon as I finish this mission in 10 minutes, just to take a bit of a break, get some food, have a drink, and then I come back on in an hour. But I'm going to be playing Subnautica when I come back on. I'm only doing Subnautica for an hour because it would appear that Subnautica doesn't seem to get any interest. But for me, I'm just streaming what I'm playing. I'm not streaming for any big reasons. If people follow me, they follow me. If they don't, they don't. Yeah, I've got Below Zero, but I'm going to complete the first Subnautica on stream, and then what I'll do is I'll go on to Below Zero afterwards and stream Below Zero, because that game it's not complete yet, but it's the storyline's in place and everything that makes the story is in place. I think they're just getting some voice work done. So that's the thing with that game. You can spend hours roaming. I have modified mine though, so I do have a map on mine. But yeah, in my opinion, Subnautica is one of the best kind of survival games. I play 7 Days to Die as well. I've got a hell of a lot. But yeah, I've got a number of games that I play. But someone said to me that while I'm streaming, to pick, say, 1 or 2 games and just stream them for the time being. Don't keep switching, which I get. Because I'm constantly switching games. People are going to be like, well, what the hell's going on? No, big fan of Subnautica. Big fan of Below Zero. Yeah, that's what I was told. So at the moment, really, I'm going to be concentrating mostly on this. I'm going to be streaming this more than anything. But Subnautica, little tidbits here and there, an hour here, an hour there. I've got a schedule in place. I've got to make changes to it, but I've got a schedule in place. Yeah, I need to go over it and change it. Oh, there's that incoming message. Yep. So yeah, for the time being, I'm gonna complete the first Subnautica, then do Below Zero.
I see now my deception has been exposed.
Below Zero is actually a bit tougher than the original, because Below Zero the storyline is less handholdy. With the original, you've got the radio, it tells you roughly where to go, it marks the points on your map, and that Below Zero doesn't do that. Below Zero, you actually have to find your way around and explore. Alright, let's fight this Undying vessel, species 8472. I might actually manage to finish this mission on time. Oh, I forgot to change my power levels. Should not be changing these in battle, but we're going to do it anyway. Right, down there we go. Save that. The thing with cannons is they draw a hell of a lot of weapon power. Alright. Bombardment torpedo. First time ever using that. Ooh, that's a big bang. Alright, let's get moving now the backup's arrived. Oh, why did I use that? I don't have torpedoes at the moment. Attack pattern Omega. The thing I'm liking about using the tier 6 ship like this is as I level up, I unlock more slots on it. Some more weapon slots, more console slots. And I don't have to change ship every 10 levels. Well, that was easy. It wasn't, but it was at the same time. But I have so many characters on this game that I've finished. Geordie!
Glad to see we made it here in time to lend you a hand.
That mission was quicker than I remember. Okay, let's hand this in and then we'll call this.
The ambassador was an Undine?
Yes, he was.
Their infiltration.
Congratulations.
Alright.
Your first skill points. Click here to learn more. Skills will increase your effectiveness in
I definitely want energy weapons. Training. And then we'll go personal shield expertise there. Photon grenade for tactical training. Alright. I'm going to call this here. So I can go off, have some food, get something to drink. 2 hours and 49 minutes. I will be streaming again Star Trek tomorrow. I'll carry on this character, carry on our missions. What ship's that? Oh, well, your normal ship. Yeah, see, I know this game like the back of my hand. I've been playing this game since the release of the Klingon faction. Weapons are generally quite easy. Hold on, but I won't end this just here. Actually, I'll show you. I'll show you one of my other characters. Give you an idea on what sort of like way you should put your weapons. Let's go on to his tactical character. Thing with weapons is a lot of people make the mistake of mixing their weapons. So some people have phasers and cannons, phasers, beams, and phaser cannons. The only time to do that really is with the Omnis like this. But what you want to do is have it all the same damage type. So like this, I've got all of my weapons are phasers on my front anyway. Alright, my phase dual heavy cannons, phasers, phaser quad cannons. My rear turret is phaser. I've got phaser beam omnidirectional. The only one that's different is the omnidirectional anti-proton beam. Why have I got that? Why have I got that there? I'm not sure why I've actually got that equipped there. But then once you've done that, you've got two options. If you've gone cannons, you can go for the tactical pre-fire chambers, which increase cannon damage. Or the other option that you've got is to go for consoles like this, which increase the damage of a specific damage type. So that one like there is Disruptor. But you can get them for Phaser. At some point I want to swap out all of my tactical pre-fire chambers so that I can have the coils, because the increase is actually more from the coils. If you look, that's a Mark 12 green coil and it's 26.2% disruptor damage. Whereas the tactical pre-fire chamber, Mark 12 green as well, is only 17.5% cannon weapon damage. So it's, yeah, you pick a damage type and stick with that damage type. But also try and stick with a weapon type. So it's cannons. Try not to mix cannons and beams unless you're doing what I've done here, which is the omnidirectionals for your back. Because then that gives you a full 360-degree firing arc. I mean, you could use turrets the whole time, but I feel the omnidirectional beams are probably the better option. I hope the information that I've just said has helped. I can give you another example as well. Let's go on to another character, and I'll show you what I mean. Let's find, where is he? It's not that one. Well, let's choose that one just for an example. Oh, the original series bridge officers on this one. But this is an engineer. So he's using a cruiser. And in my opinion, the only effective way to use a cruiser is with beam weapons and broadsiding. Yes. In my opinion, yes. Other people might have different opinions. But in my personal opinion, going all torpedoes is bad because their recharge times are substantially longer. But also they're less effective against shields. You need your beam weapons and cannons to take down the shields. It will take torpedoes longer to drop an opponent's shields than it would for a beam. But it's like this ship. That's what I mean. The phaser relays. So I've got 3 phaser relays on this ship. And they should all be, yeah, look, phaser beams, omnidirectional ancient beam array, that's for a different reason. Phaser, phaser, phaser. So they're all phaser beams, which means that the boosts that come from here affect each and every one of them, and they stack. The sets that you have here, I would recommend always trying to have a set. So always try and have, like I've got here, I've got the Jem'Hadar combat set. Do I have any other sets? Yeah, like this ship here's got a Breen set, the polarized Breen set. But yeah, you should always stick with the same weapon type and the same damage type, because you lose a lot through mixing. It might look cool if the beams that you're firing are all different colors and whatnot. but you lose a lot of your outgoing damage if you start mixing plasma, disruptor, and phaser weaponry. There are options for that though as well. Some of the lockboxes, they drop the weapon crates. From them weapon crates, you can get some unique weapons. But yeah, so I hope that information's helped. If you need any other information, just and you want to jump on my Discord. My Discord is on my profile. The link to my Discord. If you ever want to jump on there and just leave some leave a question for me, or ask me anything. I've played this game for so long that jump on the Discord, ask me anything. I'll be happy to sit there and explain any of it to you. Any information you might need that helps you, I'll be happy to explain it. But for now, I'm going to call this, I'm going to end the stream here, because I want to go off and get some food and that. But yeah, like I said, jump on the Discord. I'm doing another Star Trek stream tomorrow. But yeah, my Discord is always open, so if you drop any questions there, yeah, I'm happy to answer any questions. But I will hopefully see you again at some point. And yeah, I'll see you later.